Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me tonight. The news seems to be official. Bolivia has had an election. It appears to be relatively free and fair and democratic. And Evo Morales' former party, I believe, has been swept back into power. So congratulations to the new president of Bolivia. But of course, this then brings the question of, what was the point of the coup that happened, whatever it was, a month or two ago? So that's what's bothering me today. So that coup was something we did for seemingly no reason at all. And we kind of bungled Venezuela. So what's going on? So, all right, this is something that not a lot of people have been talking about, but I want to talk about Bolivia a bit because it involves Bolivia, Elon Musk, Canada, America, the State Department, and what was basically the Latin American spring or the Latin American fall in late 2019. So basically, Bolivia and generally this region of the Andes is very rich in mineral deposits, specifically lithium, which is a very important mineral that we need for our current 21st century technological marvel world. And Bolivia was a big part of this, but it was led by notable indigenous socialist leader Evo Morales, who was actually doing a lot of good things in Bolivia, helping out the common person. Now, this also ties back into Venezuela and how things have been going on there in terms of a abortive coup, and that's the first thing I want to touch on very quickly. Why is it that now all of a sudden America and the West can't seem to coup anybody, or at least not for very long? The main reason is that Trump has left the State Department completely underfunded for the entirety of his presidency so far. And the second reason, beyond that, kind of defunded and without proper channels of communication and organization in place, it's also partly to do with Western arrogance that, oh yeah, we just say things and the world falls in line. But they've forgotten that the world has changed a lot since the 90s and since the fall of the Soviet Union in whatever it was, 1989. So that's a big part of it. And then the problem with why we couped Bolivia was, of course, as Elon Musk said, we'll coup whoever we want because we need the lithium. It's basically crack cocaine for Western society. This also explains why a lot of mineral wealth is extracted from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, but I'll get to that when I do a series on sub-Saharan Africa and how we continue to exploit them to this day. So the point of all of this together is to point out that between the mix of the State Department not having any clear direction and being underfunded and understaffed, between arrogance on the part of the West, and between desires of a geopolitical nature, the West is losing any kind of cohesion and sort of common action plan. That's why Venezuela failed, and that's why the coup in Bolivia failed. Now, this is objectively good, but this is also something that should concern a lot of people because then it means where is all that extra, if you want to call it, money and organization going? The American military budget continues to inflate while more and more Americans continue to suffer. But the Department of Homeland Security, with its new, taser shields and federal agents and armored cars and everything, they're getting their money. The State Department is becoming less important, and the Department of Homeland Security and other internal services are getting the attention. So this should worry a lot of Americans because your military spending has not decreased, which then begs the question, where's it going? And I don't think a lot of people are going to like the answers. So please be safe in the days and months ahead. Be aware of what the government intends to do, or already, they've already threatened to do. And please keep in mind that they're not preparing to coup another country. They've kind of given up on that. They're going to try and coup themselves. And the fact that no one realizes this is what's bothering me today.